slash the Xisuma, I've realised that I'm not fully set up and ready to go. I've committed the cardinal sin, which I shall burn forever and eternity for, of not having the music ready. That is... Oh. What are you playing at, X? Gotta have the music ready. Gonna listen to Jalur again. And there we go. Oof. Oof, dodged one there, didn't I? Jeez, streaming about music? That's diabolical. We got bananas in chat from Dev. Decana Heaven. I literally in my head was like, God, just... Oh, I'm a rat! I'm a rat! Look at me. Oh my God. Oh, look at me, I'm a rat. I wonder if anyone will notice. I literally in my head thought, go on, say his name. And I still said Dev. What is wrong with me? Chimera, Decana Haven, Heart Gamer, JSTP, Hero Blender, Chiwi Pepper, Digital Chaos. Thank you for your bananas in chat. Billman68, Neoxys. Appreciate y'all throwing those in right there. Yes, I am indeed Ratsuma. And once again, we're over here at Loglands, where you will see new blocks. Like, oh, were those blocks there last time? No, because I added them. I made this. I don't know what it is. I just made it. Because we've got this big open area on the side, and it's not going to work with pivoting the area into darkness, as I am doing behind here. So you can see that we have blackstone and spruce wood up there. What I want to do is remove this awkward bit of hoppers and such. And we're going to start off with doing that on today's stream, but the idea is that we do more than just that. That we maybe build a mural and play some games, because I'm always down here. You know, you misspelled mural in the notification. Oh, whoopsie doopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. So where do I actually want to go? Like, I want to fly over here. I've noticed now that getting to like the back areas requires a little bit of thought. They're not as easy to access. We're going to run a hopper chain down here, so I need some hoppers. And I think the idea was I was going to run it behind the wall, but I think I'm actually just going to run it across this space here. And then we'll dig away this and figure out where it goes from there. So, lots to be done. And we need hoppers. I'm just thinking, are they like all in my ender chest? Probably not. Let's go get, I'm pretty sure there's a shulker box with some iron, so we can get some wood. We can make loads of hoppers over here. Let's make hoppers with mangrove wood. Oh my God, so exciting. You're like, oh my God. Hoppers crafted with mangrove wood? Are you mad? Who are you, Xisuma? What, do you have a farm? Oh my God, he's got a farm. What a cheeky devil. Cali357, thank you for 73 months of support. We got Spooky Dokie here for 83. Tier 3 right there. Thank you, Spooky, for all you do. Much appreciated. Bear in the chat saying hello. I'm deeply concerned. It's not hello gamers. What? Are we having an identity crisis out there? We just regular people now? Is that what it is, Bear? What was it? Iron I'm looking for? Peeps, this weekend, exciting stuff is happening. Be sure to come back on Tuesday. Check the Twitch schedule below the stream. If you're watching on the second channel or on YouTube, please do check the second channel for the link. No, check Twitch for the schedule. I'm going to make a note. I need to... I need to get into a habit of remembering to turn off the VOD on YouTube when the stream is over. Angels04, thank you for 10 months. Hi X, hope you're enjoying your day. I am enjoying my day. I've had a fantastic day so far, and I've got a feeling it's going to be a really good evening, because I've got a small list of jobs to do, and I just feel like I'm in the mood to chill, do those little jobs, and then just maybe come on Hermitcraft and watch some Deep Space Nine. Mad into my Deep Space Nine. I'm on the last season now, and the whole storyline is really starting to ramp up, you know. We spent the whole season sort of chipping away at the main storyline. There's a lot of it. I think in like season 5 they really get into progressing the story, but then it kind of goes back to like episodes feel a bit more one-off, and now they're like really kicking up the main storyline again, which I like. It is a good show. Yo yo yo, JSem12, thank you for subscribing. Also, did we have JSTP gifting a sub to It's Annie Live when I wasn't streaming? Wow. If that's so, thank you for your generosity. Angry Canine coming in with the gifted subs to Loser on Twitch. Cordelemia, Brennan He, and Cyan Yay, as well as No Suggestions Click Yes. No Suggestions Click Yes. What an interesting username. Thank you, the legendary, the one, the only Angry K9 for gifting some subs. Appreciate it. Look, I've got to press a button for an animation, and then I got to sip some hot tea and warm up my hands, okay? Star Wars guy says, love Deep Space Nine. Well, of course you would. It's in your name. Chief O'Brien is great. Yeah, he is. Not as good as Gandalf, but Chief is a good character. Actually, what's funny about Chief O'Brien is when I was younger, I didn't really like his character much because he seemed like quite ordinary and plain. But then when I got older, then I realized that's the appeal. He's like, you know, more relatable than other characters. Whereas I used to watch that show, or at least the other Star Trek that he's in. What's it called? The Struggle for the Power of the Ring or something? The one with the bald fella. What's his name? Oh, God. Captain Luke Walker. That's it. Yeah, that one. He was in that one, right? And back then I would be more drawn to, like, characters that were, you know, not like humans, I guess. Brian of Fast has just finished Deep Space Nine for the first time. Last season was a little underwhelming. I'm watching it again, so I'll have to see how it goes. It starts really well, I think. I think it's season 5 that's probably the best, when the War with the Dominion first heats up. Anyway, you're gonna have to put up with me like staring at your face and sipping on tea right now. Because I'm sipping on tea. I'm warming up my hands. Sim by Choice, thank you for 29 months. Much appreciated, my dude. Thanks for supporting the channel. Stellian says the slurping. Look, you got to enjoy the slurping. That's not sipping, that's slurping loudly. Yeah, you hate it. Yeah, I would too. I don't know why people are watching. But I do not want to sit and listen to someone slurp on tea. But hey. Belly's feeling warm now. Belly's feeling warm. Speaking of slurping, right? Today, I had a luxurious cup of hot chocolate. It was dark hot chocolate. Can't remember the last time I had one of those. Really, really nice. I've had a great day. I've had a great day. Been out and about a bit, you know. That's been nice. Also, I played the Carcassonnes again. First time in a while. And it kind of dawned on me, that's a game that you could bring to Hermitcraft through maps, right? If you think about how TCG just use maps to bring in cards, well, the tiles in the Carcassonnes, they're quite easily translatable into maps. When I say easily, I mean, obviously you got to do a crazy mega madman grind like Beef did to actually bring that stuff over to the server. But then I started thinking, all right, how'd you put the meeple on the board? Well, you just throw down an armor stand, right? I mean, if you can click an armor stand on top of a map, it might just work. You can also put them in the item frames and rotate them. I think I can see in chat some people's heads just like it clicked. They know. Lots of maps to make though, yeah. So I was thinking like you could also experiment a little bit, change up the rules somewhat, but not that much. What it simply does is, like, if you think about the theme is just a front for a bunch of mechanics. the mechanics are essentially like different components in a tile that you can compete for. And they come with different objectives. Like the monastery means you need to fill in the maps around the main one. The cities lead to... They seem to be much easier to battle over, right? And then you've got roads, which are kind of like quite average scoring. I've never looked much into like the strategy behind the game and commentary on the best ways to play it and what's to go for. That's just my kind of off-the-cuff feeling about it. But yeah, then I would be looking at, okay, so that's the basics, but like we could maybe introduce some more rules, some spins on it, and maybe even theme it around the hermits somewhat, or maybe make it about like rather than running roads, you run lines of redstone, right? I don't know what the monastery would be. Maybe a base, like a hermit base. Have I played with any expansions? I played with the river and the abbot and the fields, and that's it. So yeah, then I don't know what the cities would be, but the monastery could be a base. You know, it also, as I say this, it might sound clever and good, but it probably wouldn't look very good to have like a bunch of redstone lines. But yeah, there's an opportunity there just to theme things differently. Excuse me. Most board games are cool mechanics in a fancy skin. Yeah, they all are. They're all some degree... Well, everything. Every game is a mechanic and then an aesthetic, right? The way in which you present it. Chest monster cities. They could be. They could be. Anyway, I was thinking... when we played it today, I was thinking I should really... Well... First of all, we need to get into a habit of playing it a bit more, but if we do, then I think I might get some of the expansions for it. Or maybe just one to begin with. One question I want to ask, what is your most longest build in Hermitcraft? If we're talking about that took the longest, it's hard to say because there are projects like Loglands that are like lots of smaller things coming together, and that's what a lot of the bases are like, right? So like season 7, you can look at all those towers as if they're part of a bigger concept. Individually, each tower didn't take too long to make. Then in terms of the biggest, it's probably the season... If you wanna have bases as part of what counts, then you'll probably find most seasons compete because I do a big base over the course of a season. So then beyond that, what kind of things have we done? Like, I'm immediately thinking of Tango and Decked Out as that being like a mega project, and I'm thinking, when have I done like one big isolated project? I'm not sure that I have really. Y'all are probably gonna remember stuff better than I can. Like, what do you think? What do you think is the longest build I've done? That alignment might just be perfect. I'm not entirely sure. We'll do a bit of double, triple check over here. We got a noise in the ear that I cannot hear because my computer sucks or there's something wrong somewhere that we can't fix. Freed JR is here some cheers and buddies. X, I need to tell someone because I'm currently alone in my apartment and very, very happy. I got my hands on a single hobby box of the new WWE Topps Chrome trading cards. That's World Wrestling Entertainment, isn't it? Yeah, I just had to think that one. And I just pulled a 1-1 on my favorite wrestler, Sami Zayn. It's not autographed, but it's still an insane hit. I'm so happy right now. Cool. Congratulations on a little bit of luck. Yeah, I don't really dabble in trading cards, other than I got some Hermitcraft TCG, and that's about it. You say the most impressive build was during the 1.16 update when you built the B towers. Those towers were very big, but they didn't take me a long time to throw together. Most of the work was done by the concept, right? And then it was about like remixing the tower design each time. But that's a great way to approach a base if you want to give yourself an idea that you can kind of like use over and over again. and get a lot out of. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. It feels kind of slow. The rails to decked out was a pretty long build. That took me like not that much time at all. So like, what now? Now are we talking length? Because, geez, what is the longest? Like, what time? I was assuming time. You know. Did any of y'all watch the Tunnel Rats yesterday? We played some competitive games. It was a heck of a lot of fun. I think I'm going to run this thing just so it goes over the top here, maybe. And then that gives me the option of adding... Maybe I should, like... Yeah, maybe I should experiment a little bit. So we're looking at block 53. Oh, I jumped. I tried. And that's 52. So its height is literally here. So where do I want these hoppers to run? Do I want them across the back of this thing there? When you see this... I mean, you're going to see it whatever the case is. I think I'm gonna push it out one block from where it currently is. Milk the Moose, thank you for resubscribing, my dude. 6 months, much appreciated. Thank you for supporting the channel. So we want to align it with that block there, is what we're going to do. Which I'm pretty sure is one block further over. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. You was at school so you couldn't watch. Okay, fair enough. Did you test the Ravager's entry collision some more? Yeah, I did actually. I've made tons of progress on it. Oh, I'm down here now. I've got it to a point where I need to find a more optimal layout because I need to hit 80 leaves on average or more each time. And probably the best way to do it is definitely with a few more. But you need to hit like a minimum of 80. And I'm currently a bit shy of that, so I need to rework the layout, but I think it's possible. And it would only use 4 Ravagers as well. So I made a ton of progress on that. Jeremy says, hi, it's a bit late to the stream because you're working on a scrapbook. Glad you're live. I enjoy the streams in the background while you work. Didn't mean to send you. Oops. Meh, whatever. Alright. Would I ever do a hardcore series? No, hardcore doesn't appeal to me. I don't like dying in this game. I'm more inclined to do a, like, keep inventory series than a hardcore series. I do love the survival challenge. It's just not to that extent. I tend to like the gather and build more than the thrive and survive type aspect of it. I don't think Minecraft's mechanic combats are like interesting enough to feel like there's much to be done there. Didn't watch the new episode yet. Did you seriously build a tree farm using Ravagers? No, I didn't. I didn't do that in my new episode. I built a mangrove farm, for which we used to make these hoppers. And it's a really good mangrove farm. When I say really good, the way Skiz talked about it sounded like I was going to have trouble with the bone meal. I've got a feeling where I built mine, I've done something with the space around it. I'm not sure what, but it's not inhibited in some way that slows it down. It seems to be like a really fast farm. So I'm pretty happy about it. X, you're a bunny rabbit. I'm a rat. A tunnel rat. I guess from there I probably do look a little bit like a bunny rabbit. Oh look, I'm on the other side of a stream for once. Hello YouTube chat, says Dan Metroid Arnold. That you are, Dan. Huh. Let's do this. Let's keep placing these suckers. Watching this while crocheting. I think I've said that wrong, but I know what it is. But I also first read that sentence as crouching. Just having a good old crouch, you know? Doing a bit of crouching over here. How often do y'all crouch on the day-to-day, you know? I want to know answers to these sorts of questions. Okay, this is now at the spot where I don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe now is a good time to go do the mural, right? Did a little bit of something over here. Probably going to the gym. Yeah, I guess doing some squats and stuff. That's like crouching, isn't it? Well, I had a feeling that there was a bunch of hoppers and stuff already over here somewhere, and chests, and I just found them. I just found them. Cool. After I did the thing, I found them. How else does that work? There's no other way in which that ever works. It's always after you've done the thing. They magically pop up in front of you. Try and squeeze a bit more of this away. But we seem to have run out of space. Are we really out? I guess we are. There's a spot where that could go. It's been annoying me. There's like this one glass block up here that's missing, and I'm always like, gotta remember to get one. Oh, that torch doesn't need to be there as well. This area here, it's all about kind of like quietening off where your eyes... Ugh, like that. God, I can't say words all of a sudden. Oh, now I'm down here. We're trying to quiet off where you'll be able to look, so we can kind of keep that darkness behind it. So now when you look at this over here, you barely see that chain of hoppers, at least the one there. We've got to dismantle the one on this side, which will be a little bit of fun. Let's do that as well before we head out of here. Let's do some more dismantling. It's part of the job, it needs doing, you know. Do squats count as crouching? If so, 30 times in a random day every few months. Yeah, squats count. Oh, and I need to get honey over here. Do that. Sort that out. What are some good suggestions for rebuilding a woodland mansion? Graham made one a while back and it looks cool. Use your imagination. Plan ahead. Get a theme. Get an idea of what you want to do. Maybe sketch it out. Then build that sucker. I'd join elsewhere, but TikTok is banned in my studio and Twitch is being twitchy. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Bit worried about stuff falling down into like the guts of the redstone and getting caught in some other contraption, but most of the hoppers down there have composters on already, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And we get a little bit of light from the other side, just a little bit of light. Right, now we've got to go back and break these suckers. Break them all. The one you have in mind is medieval. Well, there you go, medieval woodland mansion. Can you show your skin quickly so you can take a screenshot? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, my God. Wow, look at that rat. Oh, my God. Yeah. You got your screenshot, right? Yeah, very visible. I know. Sure. Not the best time for it, my dude. We're in the darkness. JSem12. Is that another gifted sub? I read your name earlier, right? I know I read it earlier. Why did I read that? Yeah, you subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for gifting a sub to Wildside Brian. We always appreciate subs around here. I'm sure Brian's going to say thanks in the chat. Good thing I'm not near an ancient city. I guess it is. I don't think I've been to one this... Yeah, I haven't been to one this season. You know what? Minecraft's got a lot of stuff in it now. It used to be that there'd be a point in the season where you feel like you've done all the things, whereas now it feels a little bit more like you pick and choose because there's so much stuff. At least that's what it feels like to me. Last season when all that was like brand new, it was like, we've got to head over there and check it out. But now it ain't brand new. It ain't brand new at all. Right, I'm going to get rid of this little bit here. And then we're going to go collect our hoppers. Ow! My shins. Ugh. Ah! I tried, I really did. Yeah, this is where I worry about it falling into something, but like I said, everything's composted, so... Oh, here they are. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. To blow my nose a bit. Do hoppers need composters on them? I thought any solid block would do. They did when we started all of this, and now they don't, but I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it. Next season we'll do things different. Small Town Cowboy. Hi X, I've just started supporting you through Patreon. Looking forward to LPM4 this weekend. Dude, lots of people have. If you're one of those people listening, thank you for supporting me over there. We're going to have an amazing next season of Let's Play Minecraft together. And thank you for signing up. If you're curious as to what's going on, if you go watch the latest episode of Hermitcraft, there's an explainer in the middle of it. And there you can see all the sign-ups, or information at least. And then once you're signed up, you need to connect your Discord and connect your account to our whitelist. Do that on xisumavoid.com/get-whitelisted. I could use more pale oak in medieval builds, says Tiger Claw. Well, I'm working on a farm for that. Let's pick up a couple more from up here. And that one there. By the way, I need to repair these. Look, some of the hopper minecarts went missing. Guess we'll do that now. A creator did a test, and composters still generate less lags than solid blocks. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, hopefully that was a good test, right? Like, not all tests are equal. How many of these do we want to make? I think there's like 3 missing. Let's check it out. So, wait, where is it? It's above us? Yeah. We have to wait for the flying machine to get down. Is it this end or the other end? I feel like it's the other end. Why would it be this end, you know? It was an extensive test I read over some time ago, and yeah, composters are still technically better. Alright. I mean, extensive is good, right? It's funny how this farm is like built to be tall and have like lots of bamboo grow, but then over time we just run the thing slow. I see 4 that are missing, right? So we'll make 1 more. Thank you very much. AC in Tuck, 20 months of support right there. Good to see you. Hope your evening is going very well for you. Thanks for the amazing content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my dude. It's great. Yeah, I've had a really cool day today. Let's see. I've got to get up there somewhere. Let's go to that side. Well, this is a little bit high up. Now, when you want to fix the one on either side, it's quite easy. But when you want to fix the ones in the middle, it's like, what do I do? Oh, and here's a great opportunity for us to learn. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't get into the right position, but there was one. Oh, do you know what? I could do it like this, I think. What? I haven't even put that on my hotbar. I think that'll work. Then we're going to have to wait for the other one. Got to wait for the machine to come back again. It won't be long. Right, I think the other minecart went in there. So we should see all but one when it gets here. And it's also very slow. Okay, third one in, right? Where are we going from here? Oh! Whoopsie. That'll do. That'll do. That'll collect all the bamboo and stuff. Nice. There'll be a bunch in that middle lane from where it hasn't been done as well. Yep, there you go. Quite a lot of it came through. Uh-huh. I want to check something else over here. I've noticed that, like, things can kind of, like, routinely break. Some things more than others. I think at some point this got broken. Because that's not full. That one's good. So, like, this thing needs a little bit of a reset. And I was thinking about how, like, it might be good to add little doors to get to the back areas and then have, like, routine instructions for checking them. Because I'm going to need to come over here and routinely check that one of those minecarts hasn't disappeared. Because it happens on occasion. It's, you know, a thing. Bear's asking me to check Discord. That one did not come through. Oh, it did. Elliot Draws, 16 months. Dad jokes. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. What has 4 wheels and flies? Oh, flies. I was thinking flying in the air. I read it wrong. That's good. That's good. I mean, does an aeroplane have 4 wheels and also fly? I'm guessing it does. I don't know. If you asked me how many wheels does an aeroplane have, I'd be like, I'm not, you know, I don't actually know. Could have, like, it's got takeoff and landing wheels. And I don't know how many of them there are. Elliot, I apologize for missing the notification. AC and Tuck, thank you for 20 months of the Prime. Good to see you. Hope your evening is going very well for you. Thanks to amazing content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my dude. Stoutman Let V is here for 5 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. Depends on the planes, Spooky. Yeah, and there'll be variants between planes. For sure. For show. For shizzle. Okay. I think we established that these are all full up again. As they would be. It's Minecraft. So we're going to go do a mural now. Just because we've spent like a ridiculous amount of time over here lately. And I don't want to neglect that project. We've still got all the time in the world to finish it, but I feel like chipping away at it. It's been a while. We've taken a break. Planes have no wheels, says Matty. Oh, smarty pants. I'll just come in and spell it differently. You and your dad jokes. Ugh. So I want to do something with copper, right? Copper hasn't been used here, apart from there. So we'll do it with the copper that has yet to be aged. What? That someone clicked on this and they lost a rocket and now it's mine. So that also there's a thing here, right? Yeah. What are you doing? Like, what is your purpose in life? Oh wait, that's because of that. So the idea was to give away free drowned heads here, but knowing the hermits, I don't think anyone's going to come over here and actually like get one and be like, oh, how useful, you know? I don't think that's going to happen. So what we're going to do here is just put in copper blocks top to bottom and then create a scene of murder. Are you excited? Are you ready to help X with a scene of murder? A murder scene, one might call it. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. I'm curious, how come you don't use a netherite axe and use a diamond axe instead? It's called being lazy. It's called I got all the tools I need. I don't want to grind for more netherite. I'm so glad they changed the lodestone recipe. That's going to come in great. When that update hits Hermitcraft, we're going to be all over that. You can use it as a building block, and you can link all the people's bases from this area. I think Cub's probably going to lead that one. I know he's mentioned doing it already, but now with the recipe change, it's more doable than ever. We could put a couple of bulbs in and light them from behind just to make it slightly more interesting. You know, we could make it 2% more interesting to look at with a couple of bulbs. Question is, where do these bulbs go? Because we kind of don't want them to take away focus from the action. I was thinking what I might do is like me holding a sword with two hands poking up here and like severing the drowned head. Maybe with some blood coming out. Like we get a bit graphic here. Do a little bit of like armor stand magic with blood. So I can't help but feel it'll end up, the sword will sort of go through this space here. And you know what? I think they'll actually look better unlit. I have a feeling this will look better unlit. Yeah, we'll just... Very simple. We're not trying to create a work... Or are we? Are we trying to create a work of art? Technically, we might be trying to create a work of art. This isn't Doom, Xisuma. This is Minecraft's heart gamer. We can make it Doom. That's the beauty of Minecraft. That's Minecraft. You can make it Doom. That's Minecraft. Okay. So I'm going to need a sword. And a pose. Some armor and stuff. I don't know. We got things in these, right? I don't know which of them are useful. Leather? I'm sure I would have had a little stash of leather here at some point. So I'm going to be on one side. Drown's going to be on the other. Callie, the way it works is that each mural is going to be based on a statistic, and that statistic is going to try and incorporate a story for as many hermits as possible, right? I still need to get Tango's head. But yeah, that's the gist, is like, let's have this tell a story. So what does this tell you a story of? Also, it says Mumbo Llama. Why do they all say 0? Might have to check the book is correct. What's it called? Killed by Trader Llama. Is Mumbo... I remember going over there and checking. I'm pretty sure Mumbo's llama is a Trader Llama. So why is Mumbo not in the book anymore? That is peculiar. Spicy Clouds, I'm finally able to catch a live stream again. Good to have you, my dude. Good to have you. Let's get a couple of those, and we're going to need some sticks. Where are my logs? Gonna need a crafting bench. Oh, look at what it is. Look who's turned up. It's a chest monster. I feel like enchanting it would be kind of cool. I don't think I have an enchanting table in here because... Oh, I do, but I managed to go most of the season without enchanting. And then the other day I needed to put enchantments on stuff for Cluster Chunk, which we haven't played. Oh my god, I need to poke about Cluster Chunk again. That's going to be such a cool game. So let's get your arms and put one of these in it. I know what I want to do for the pose. It's going to start with like some rotation. Oh, maybe like that. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, that's pretty good. Now I kind of want like the hands to go together and up, and I've kind of realized this is potentially one of the limitations of using armor stands, is that the item ends up being locked to that armor stand and its arms. So we'll go ahead and put this here for now. Let's get this pose rocking. I want to be off the ground a little bit. I don't want a base plate. So we go up a little. Let's swing one of the legs back and one forward. That's the rotation. So let's put... I think that one's going to go back. This one's going to go forward. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to swap it. I feel like you would see more of the action if they were swapped. Now, we do the same thing with the arms so that they go up. And we're going to find the angle where it's in front of me. Yep, that looks good. We'll have this side slightly dropped, I think. Now we want to twist the arms together. And that is actually the perfect axis. Until they meet. Seems to be about 30. Now we're going to place the sword between those hands. So now I want the head to tilt back, I think. So we're looking up at our victim. Now we've got to get this to the correct space. So, I think I know what we want to do here. Let's get a good rotation going. Then I think we want the angle of the arm to sort of match the way in which this arm is here. So we want that to feel like an extension, which I think is about there. We could also possibly flatten the sword a bit, which would look kind of odd. So what if it were like that? And it was up going across. I don't think that would look good. I think you would lose the feel of the sword. So we're going to bring it back down. Now the next thing is just position. So we turn off gravity. We know we're going to go a lot higher. Let's go that way. Let's turn that into a minus. So we kind of start near to where this one is. Go up. And now we start to tweak these. This is where being invisible probably helps. That looks pretty firm. I think I would be gripping it closer to the handle. Like that. Yeah, that's more like it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. Then obviously we're going to put some leather armor on me and stuff. But that's pretty good. Now, we're going to have like a drowned head sticking on the top of that. Then the body slumping down and then a bunch of like redstone particles or something. So let's get the head into place. This should be nice and easy. It's about the right height. Yeah, I think I want to capture that side of it more, and then maybe a bit of a wonky tilt here. Yeah, that was like the head's being ripped off. Xisuma getting violent. I'm getting violent. I apologize. It's getting violent around here, peeps. We're going to need more. Oh, I've already got some on my hotbar if I would just take a second to look. So, a drowned, I kind of can picture it in my head, but I want to make sure I get these colours right. Oh, wait, let's go to the Minecraft wiki for this one. Lots of redstone dust for the blood splatter. I could put some on the ground. That might work. Oh, the redstone, the drowned kind of wears like a leather tunic, right? And then only its legs at the bottom are cyan. So it's kind of like we want to roll with the leather. Let's grab that. And then when it comes to colour, just a little bit of cyan, I think. Maybe some light blue with it. Yeah. Okay, so now we need another armor stand. And this is going to be like the body of the drowned. Now I need to make it look like it's like slumped and fallen off. Or is falling off of this one right here. Oh, let's go ahead and grab a pose. I think... need to find something that kind of looks a bit slumpy. If there is such a thing. Maybe we make it ourselves. So this is going to be invisible in the end, so I think we'll start there. We'll turn off the base plate and gravity. Let's elevate it. I think we want to rotate it a little bit. Then move it to the side like this. Let's get it kind of slumped back. How do we do that? It's hard to rotate the body, actually, and the legs. Like, the body can swing out, but it does so at the bottom. So whatever we do here, like, there's not going to be a lot of flexibility. Can you see how we're like going to disconnect everything? So I think let's just randomize up the arms a little bit so it doesn't look too like default position or whatever. And then go to the legs. Let's swing this out. And then maybe move it across some more. Like, honestly, I think that's like probably the best you can do with these. Maybe if the arms were rotated out, they might look a bit more like you've just been severed. Not that I know what that is supposed to look like, of course. Or would it look better sitting on the ground with its legs forward, maybe? Like, let's really turn this up so it's like now it's on the ground. Maybe even swing these legs out a little bit. And then we just need to drop it. And now all the blood splatter goes up. Now the body looks a little more limb, right? I think now you might even be able to hide the body rotation a bit more. So, like a bit more like that. So it looks like it's leaning back. Right, I also think we need to push it back. Then maybe pull it out a bit more. There you go. I think about there works. Gonna lower it a touch. And then now we got to put like some sort of blood splatter leading up. If the body is on the ground, would the head still be flying? It's a good question. Because we could adjust this so I'm like the sword's here and the head's up there. But maybe it looks like I've ripped the head off the body or something. I hadn't thought about it too much. Now, redstone dust will look good when it's like this on the ground. But I don't think I want to do that. So what looks like blood that isn't redstone dust? Because redstone dust will look like that. Torch will look like a torch. Maybe dye. Like little... Probably going to need a bunch of small ones, you know. Honestly, an armor stand holding a crimson vine connecting the head and shoulders would indeed look metal. It would look so metal. And I don't have a crimson vine because I'm lame. Should we go get a crimson vine? Let's go get a crimson vine, peeps. So we want our helmet. We probably want our chest plate for when we land. And then I want some shears, I'm guessing. Noob juice, maybe? A little bit of noob juice. Apparently I already had enough of shears on me. Wow. Okay, let's go random anvil. I was thinking, where's the portal? It's over that side. Okay, let's go. You could make the head on the sword like you punctured it. Possibly. It's hard for me just to visualize something. It's not like I've been looking at pictures of severed heads to get an idea of what's going to look realistic, right? Doesn't Mumbo or Full sell it? Sell what? What is it? Yeah, like if I wanted to like really level up what I'm doing here, I could study it a bit more and figure it out, but I'm kind of keen to just get rock and rolling and get something going, you know? Right, how long will I be in this area for? Off we go. No, we'll try and get a little bit more than that. Could attract some attention from the locals, which you don't really want. Like that local. Or at least it sounded like a Oglin thing. Well, that was a lot of... well, it wasn't actually a lot of prep, was it? I didn't take too long prepping for that, so... doesn't really matter. The locals are nice. They want to hand out hugs, says 4Girl. They do. Do you guys think that having a access to the roof of the Nether devalues what you do in the Nether at all? I kind of miss like traveling through a little Nether hub down there. Although to be fair, we did that last season. It wasn't like it's not like something I haven't done in a long time. Oh, do you know what the problem with this is? It's not the model, right? The model is actually not quite what I thought it was. I think what you want is the other one. You want the other one, but red, because it's like one singular thing. This, like, is still double depending on what angle you look at it from. But we're also dealing with the item form, so it's not quite what I thought it was going to be. I had the wrong model in my head. The twisted one, but red would look good. We could also say that drowns have green blood or something, right? Like, why not? Now that I think about it, why not? The shape, like, or they've got a tendril inside of their body, like, whatever. Where is that stuff, if I even have it here? I should have it. It should be filtered. Maybe it's not. Crimson mushroom. Like the actual mushroom, yeah. That would create like a bulb of blood. The dandelion, if it didn't have the green in it. I know I got a bunch of this stuff somewhere, right? And it might actually just be in my ender chest, which is currently unpacked. So let's just go back to where we were. Why not? I totally agree that could, yeah. Rotted flesh. That's also quite vivid, like, yeah, fleshy. Maybe a mixture of things. It'll be in one of the black ones, right? Oh, it was in here all along. I never took it out. No, I don't have the vine there. I've got the vine somewhere. I know it. I know I've got the vine somewhere. Dang it. Now, if we went back into the Nether, the problem is I'm not really sure where that biome is. Dan Metroid Arnold says, regarding use of the Nether roof, I'm torn between it. On the one hand, taking advantage of Minecraft's limitations, but between it, on the one hand, it's taking advantage of Minecraft's limitations. You don't think 265 blocks of Nether is a good idea either? Yeah, I think the Nether doesn't need to be extended to the new world height. You could also argue you could extend it downwards too, right? Like, the question is why? Yes, it makes the Nether bigger, but does it need to be bigger? I think maybe what makes more sense is making it a little easier to actually create a, like, network to get around your Nether dimension. Like, I don't know what that would be, but if you made the activity of creating tunnels there a little easier, that might benefit somehow. Dude, now I'm thinking, have I got this somewhere? Like, we've got some Nether stuff. We got some Nether stuff, just not the right stuff. Maybe someone's used it in their build, right? Oh, do you know what? Forster's got a shop with vines out front. And we got G-Stav here for 108 months with the Prime. That is indeed 9 years. Wow, maths. Thank you so much for the incredible support, my dude. Well, you just reminded me, I thought it was in March. January, February, March. Oh, it is March. Yeah, next month is 10-year anniversary time. Dang. 10 years on Twitch. That'd be cray-cray. Here it is. Oh, fancy font. 2 diamonds we can do. Oh, my diamonds are like all the way... They're all the way somewhere else, folks. Let's go grab them. I might have some diamonds in my shops. I haven't done that in a while, right? We can do a little run. You also can't build the roof above the roof in Bedrock Edition, so I know it's a parity issue. I think they need to fix it / address it. It is very convenient to go on the roof of the Nether, but it's very clearly like just a broken idea. It's not an intentional thing. Yo, I will take that. Does this mean I've got to stock up on bulbs? That's regular bulbs, right? So let's make a list. I think we're done with all of that. I guess we're stocking up now. I saw that Tango wanted one of these. I should probably lower the prices or like the threshold. Oh my goodness me. I did not think this thing would continue selling. Goodness me! Who is this delightful customer? I could come back here and restock later. Because the stock is actually... Oh my goodness me, wow. Oh my god! Oh my god! How have I made so many sales? This makes no sense to me. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You know what? That's a fair exchange. If you want that one, yeah, go on then. Just buy them. The loyalty thing didn't quite work out. Go on then. Someone was like, I will give you a diamond block for each one. That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade. Do you know what? I'm going to just do this right now. I'm going to make a little screenshot here. And say, since someone did that, I'm going to let all the hermits do it. So I'm just going to drop this in... I'm going to drop it in the shopping channel. There you go. Right, so now the hermits know. Since someone did that, they can all do that. They can all do that. Like, the loyalty program was an interesting idea. The trial chambers has ruined this shop. Despite making record profits. It's ruined this shop. It's ruined me. I'll never make another profit again. Is what I thought. Dude, what a really cool build this was. This was a really fun challenge. I've learnt so much with building this season. I know that in the next season of Hermitcraft, I want to play very player scale and immersive. Oh my goodness me. I cannot believe. I thought I was done for. Right, I've got to make more oxidized copper trapdoors. I will run out of stock though. The farm is broken and I can't be bothered to make any more. So I will eventually run out of stock. So that's going to happen. Am I still keeping a shop ledger? I am. Yep. Mumbo's doing a big build, so he maybe brought your copper. Thank you, Mumbo, if it's true. Rendog TV, juicy sales. Is Ren online? Also, you got mail. Wait, no, wait. That's a highlighted message. Ren is in chat. Now I look and I see it. I've got mail. Thank you, Ren. Alright, now I've caught up. I'm looking at my mods and they're highlighting what Ren is saying. I was well confused. I was like, is Ren live? You've brought a lot of copper. Thank you, Ren. I appreciate it. I thought my business was done for. And then I come back And it's just like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, I won't mention that thing that's been added to the game. No, I'm not going to mention it now. Now, actually, black isn't my color. This is. It's grey, lime, and blue. My ones. So let's go collect a couple more profits. How's everyone else doing over here? A few here and there, a few here and there. Oh, that'll need stocking up. Oh, it's already stocked up. Yeah, it's doing all right. It's doing all right. People make use of it. Again, here, blocks of diamond. Is there some misunderstanding about the price? Woo! Got to do some restocking. Go on then. Let's just do all of them. We'll just go. Woo! So it looks a little bit drunk. We'll go ahead and do all of them today. It's kind of nice to be doing something a little different. Let's walk through here. We haven't walked through here in a while. Got to appreciate all the things that we do across the season. This was the beginning of the murals, right? We started over here, and then we moved it to the spawn chunks. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, let's bounce to the next shop. What is the next one? I got glass, and I got rooted dirt, and then that's it. I like your new skin. Is it rat themed? It is. We did this yesterday. Everyone put together rat skins. It was all quite spontaneous. It started in chat with one or two people showing off some skins, and I was like, I'm gonna get me a rat skin. And then we spent like half an hour just talking about skins and changing them around and stuff. And then yesterday, what we did is we played Tunnel Rats, but I made a data pack that puts like a bedrock wall down the very middle, and I felt like it changed the game in a really positive way, because one of the things that happens with Tunnel Rats is rushing is quite powerful in that game. If you rush and get something good out of it, like the opponent's bed, some of their supplies, maybe you get into a bit of tricky PvP and put one of them down, you can really like throw a team off. Whereas when we put the wall down the middle, both teams had to coordinate better, because the rush was kind of nerfed, because a team could be sitting on the other side of the wall and be safe. And it felt more tactical. It felt like you needed more communication and strategy. And that was very interesting to have that happen. So, yeah, we experimented with that. And then after we played some like try-hard competitive games where we stayed in the same team and really tried to like revise our strategy from round to round. And we started off great. My team, we won. And then we got like badly annihilated the next two games. Although I think when you win, you know, it feels like a win, but I think a loss always feels harsh in that game. So yeah, it was really good fun. I will probably stream it again Friday if we play Friday, which I think we will. I just need to do things a little bit day by day. I have some things going on in the week and at the weekend, just got to balance it a little bit, but I should probably... Oh, wait, let's go drop off those diamonds for false. For the vines. Is it only on Bedrock, or can we play on Java too? You can play on Java and on Bedrock if you wish to support the project and its development. You know, future updates, stuff like that. Please do buy a copy on Bedrock. The business model for us is essentially the Bedrock marketplace. If we can be successful there, that will, you know, help us fund the game's development. Right, we've got to remember that 2 diamonds are not counted for at the moment. Theros says, "Hi X, I was checking out your music blog today, and I'm a bit disappointed you haven't checked out the album Trench. I think you really like it. Who's it by?" Who's that one by? Spuggy says, "The Rush-like minigame Tunnel Rats is now available on the Bedrock Marketplace." Oh, thanks for sharing the link. Thanks for sharing the link. Okay, let's get back. What were we trying to do? We were trying to sever a head. Like, it's a very strange episode. Live stream, isn't it? Yo, Not Desert, thank you for becoming a member over on YouTube. Appreciate you doing that. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for supporting the channel. So, I'm going to bust out the calculator. So, 50 multiplied by 9 plus 64 plus 25 is a whopping 539 diamonds in one go. What the heck? What the heck just happened? Yes, I'll put a few scrappy items in here. There you go. You should check out Justice's first album, Cross. That's on the blog. That's on the blog. I read a lot of comments that are like, you should listen to this album. It's like, it's on the blog. It's already there. 21 Pilots. Ah, band I've never really gotten into. That'll be why. Okay, 539 is our next insane. Ren, if you're still there, what are you building with all the copper? That's what I got. Look at that. Look at that. So plus 3, 4, 5, 1 equals, dude. I did not think we would crack 5,000 sales in this season, but it might be possible now. It might be possible. You should listen to Soulside Eclipse, says Chimera Dev. Who? What? Never heard of them, mate. Jeez. Jeez. What's going on over here? I see copper trapdoors. I see copper trapdoors. I see them with my eyes. Yeah, what is this thing? This looks amazing. It's held up by magnetic levitation as well. That's some top Minecraft tech right there. Oh, it's a creaking farm. Very cool. So this must be designed in a way where there's no spots for a creaking to spawn. That's why it's so tall, I think. GC, get creaked. Oh no, wait. Gigacorp. When you spin around, that's super cool. Okay. That's where some of it's gone. There's little bits of it here. That's been there much longer, I think. I don't know where all this copper is going, but I welcome the sales. It's the reservoir. That's cool. You're 10 away from 4K, and that's insane. It's literally insane! Said someone. Said someone somewhere on the internet. Right. So, a while ago I thought I'd depleted all of my... Do you know whose pocket those diamonds went into? Ren's Beacon Shop? I remember it now. I remember flushing out loads of diamonds for Ren's beacons, and then getting a bunch of beacons back when we rearranged them, and I was like, oh, I didn't need to buy as many, but then, look, what goes around comes around. This is why we spend diamonds in the Hermitcraft economy. You know? Got to keep the economy moving. Otherwise, something bad will happen. I don't know what. What's on my head? If I haven't got... Oh, I took that off to talk about the rat skin, yeah. What's that one there? That's the noob juice. That's where that goes. Ren's in chat saying beautiful. Ren, I did ask you some questions. I don't know if you heard them. Where's all the copper going to? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. So that'll go on the diamond pile, right? Although I could put a little bit more into that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So we'll put 9 diamonds on the diamond pile. Let that continue to grow. Right. So now it's like choice of sethering. Are we gonna go with tearing of flesh, streaks of blood, or the green thing? I think the green thing will be way more fun because I don't know. I just got a feeling it will grab your eyes the most. Just see some horrendous green twisty vine. I was going to put 2 of them together, but actually I think scale-wise, 1 might work better because we can scale it up. So we need to get the arms out. Yes, we do. We need to change the right arm position, at least for the time being, like this. That's very good. Then rotate it. Sorta. Actually, do you know what? I feel like the base would be the other side. Opal Hummel, thank you for gifting a sub to Rendog TV on the twitch.tv/Xisuma. Appreciate you doing that, my dude. We always love gifted subs. I'm sure Ren will be saying thanks in chat. You had an ad. Oh, God, those ads. Lots of copper doors, trapdoors all over the base, and used a ton for the giant crane thing. I need to go check out this giant crane. Bit of a problem with this, I've just realized, is that we have to flip the armor stand around. Also, if we don't position it right, it might get in the way of that, but I don't think it will. Don't think it will. So maybe keep that around for a little bit longer. Gravity off, and now we start to like nudge it forwards. Okay, scale. I think we're going to do a 2. That is clearly not a 2. Thanks. Very strange. Go down by 1.5. I mean, it's kind of already most of the way there, right? Let's keep you where you are. Yeah, so something like here, and then rotate it. Actually, it looks kind of amazing already, doesn't it? Get that down into there. Yeah, I think what we want... Ooh, I think it's going to need to be a little bit bigger. So entity scale, I think we need like a 2.2. We need like 10% on that. Or maybe not. Maybe a little less. Let's put an extra 5 on the end of that. Okay, so then we're going down. And I think what I actually need to do is probably push this thing in quite a bit. Then move it to the side and then rotate the arm out. And it is the right arm that we're adjusting. Ooh, how do I get it to rotate on the correct axis here? Uh-oh. Oh, maybe that's the right way? It's always tricky. Oh, now I need the arm to swing up a bit more. See, it's kind of close. It's kind of very close to where we want it to be. Come back a little. Come the other way a little. Ooh. A little bit of a... I think that's it. It needs to be across a tiny bit. Maybe down a fraction. Ah, now we can see what's going on there. I think we've got a bit of a problem here. I think the scale still isn't correct. Yeah, that looks great where it is. That looks great. Now, what about the top bit? I think it's going like right up there in... Oh no, there's a gap. It's a gap, so it needs to be higher next. Still a... Why can't I get this right, man? Let's go more aggressive on the scale. Let's go 2.35. Bring that down a little bit. Bring it... Oh, again, every time I make it bigger, it seems to get further away. What's going on? Right, I'm looking at the top and I can see the moment that it intersects. So now I can tell you that it goes all the way in. I think what might help here is just adjusting the other bits towards this one. Like, let's get this in a good position. Whoops. Let's cancel that. So if we focus more on this bit first. That's the one I want to adjust more, I think. Now it feels like it conforms to the other bit better. It still needs to go down, I think. And then maybe we bring it forward, so when you get close to it, it's not quite as... there's not quite as big a gap to look at. It's really tricky to move this in 3D space, like, and get it all precise. Now that is a very nice connection there. So now I think if we just twist the head, we'll probably have this. Bit like that, bit this way. Then we just want it to come down. Okay, let's get that twist that way a bit more lined up. Go up. There you go. I mean, I don't really know. I don't know quite what this is, but like, there it is. It's very strange. Yo, P256. Thank you for 9 months, Twitch baby. Good morning. Good morning to you, my dude. It's evening over here. Not Desert is here with Super Chat. Thank you for becoming a member, my dude. Hi X, love your vids. Been watching for a long time. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching. Oh, and Forgil was suggesting I make the neck a bit smaller after all of that. I think I was a bit grindy to put that in place. I think you might be right. Like, 2 of these stacked together might look a lot better. Oh boy, do I really want to do it? So we would... Ooh, okay, there we go. We would probably want to change the scale. So like 1.2. Oh, see, look at how much of a pain this is. Wait, I just pressed cancel. What? Why did the scale still... Oh, it's a bug. Alright, I forgot there's that bug. 2.35. So maybe what I could do is leave that one there while making the other 2. You could move the head down so it doesn't look so long. True, true. Oh, I did have another idea that I forgot about with this one, which was to put like a bunch of copper ingots somewhere, like coming out of the ground or something. But yeah, that was a very loud desk noise. I think maybe what it does is it also vibrates the boom arm a little bit, and that makes some sound. Yeah, the issue here is just like, in order to experiment again, if you change your mind and you're like, this looks better, it's like, how do you get back? Got to do it all again. Show the arms, put that there. I don't know, it does feel like the smaller scale one. It's not as fun. It's kind of my issue with this. I think people are going to come over here and be like, what on earth is this? Now, the thing is, like, where do we put the copper ingots here? It would be cool if there were options to stretch things on an axis. Yeah, I don't think there is. There might be with display entities, though. You might be able to do that with display entities. Bear says, what is it with you and fun lately? Not everything has to be your definition of fun. Jeez! What a message! Oh my god, I don't even know what to say to that. Rude. So, like, I had this idea that, like, copper ingots would fall out of it or something. I could picture a couple of small copper ingots just dropping out of the head there, but again, it'd be like, why? What on earth is going on? Let's perhaps... I think we've tried to do this trick before. But we'll try it again. That's kind of not what I was going to do. I think you get a couple of issues when you try to do this, but there might not be a problem. So let's rotate this one in a bit. Like that. So there's one that's falling down. And then the other one below it that's falling down. The problem is to get them to be like above or below one another, they end up inhabiting different spaces. Like, they won't be flat. If that makes any sense. But maybe they don't have to be. So let's go 0.5. Hello, I said 0.5. What's going on with this thing? There we go. One that way. Is it -1 this way to the middle? Yep. So, like, does that make any sense? Just a couple of little ingots falling out there. Oh, they're also not as far back as I thought. I'm not sure that it does. Maybe if there were a lot of them floating around here, it would. But I think I'm gonna cancel that one. Let's. Whoops. What one are we looking at? Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think that might just be it for this one. Except I need to put some armor on me, right? Now my default skin would obviously be green. Slightly brighter green, I think. Maybe some grey boots. To be honest, this stand is getting more and more odd. It is. Well, I think we'll just stick with the one thing there. Newt says, I was listening to some of your Soulside Eclipse tracks yesterday. Very cool stuff. Awesome, my dude. I hope you enjoyed it. Wait, did I just make a helmet? I wasn't trying to... Oh, and now I'm one shy. Let's put it in the book. Gotta stock up leather. Gotta stock up the leather. You like the idea of the copping falling out, but in practice it just looked odd. Yeah, very odd. I think that tone right there is probably about right. Doom Guy gets equipped. Maybe it could have been a touch brighter. I don't know what this is, but like, hey, we did it. Apparently drowns have twisted vines inside of them. And you can open this and look at the numbers. That's cool. There we go. We did another mural. I think though the lesson is to maybe put a bit more research into these. You know? It was definitely good to do one again, but I'm kind of reminded that you get a lot in return if you go the extra distance. Where's my logs chest? Did I open that up? Kind of starting to run out of some of the space on the filters. Like, these items aren't in the filters, and I kind of want them to be. Right, as for everything else here, can I stock up bone blocks? That's not where you go. We'll do that and fill that back up. And then just put all of this away, I guess. Yeah. Trying to look for something in my inventory that doesn't belong, but I think we're good. And I guess we've got a thumbnail right here. A very weird looking thumbnail. I have a sneaky suspicion I might redo that one. It's an odd one. Poster Nerd, thank you ever so much for 36 months. Appreciate it, my dude. You know, we want to get this project finished, and maybe by the time it's finished, there's not so much time to do any more, and then we're like, okay, it stays. But maybe there is, and we're like, let's make it better. Which I think is a pretty fair way to do things, right? Okay, so that's all of that stuff. Am I the creator of the Armor Stand Mod X? I'm not the creator of the mods. I'm not a modder. I can't code. So yeah. By the way, I think I missed another JT for 92 months. Thank you, my dude. I apologise if I missed you. I don't have the noises in my ear anymore, but thank you so much. Appreciate the continued support. It could be his spine. I guess it could. I guess it could be the spine getting ripped out, yeah. Here's the other thing. Do drowned strike you as, like, having blood anyway? Because, to me, they kind of don't. Those drowned heads would belong over here now. Oops. Could use a bone if you really wanted to. For a spine, yes. For a spine, a bone would look good. Leather. Do that one first, because we've got an empty slot. Let's check out the book and quill. Regular bulbs and all the walls. So the bulbs would require something that is around here. There it is. Probably not too much more than that. Now I'm pretty sure I've got copper stocked up over at the place, right? And I kind of wish I'd have checked now, because when I come here and see all of this, I'm like, do I really have some still stashed away over there? Okay, I'm not seeing any more copper here whatsoever. Dude, is that dark oak wood? Oh my god, do you know how much of that stuff I've been farming up lately? And I've just got a stupid amount of it. Typical. Typical. Right, well, it was the base level that I was after. So, I guess we go back over to the shop and see what kind of supply is there. Off topic, but you're working on a scrapbook book from the point of view of a character I've made, and it's a lot more freeing than worrying, and I find it aesthetic enough. Good for you. Maybe drown have blue blood like horse crab. Horseshoe crab. Yeah, they could do. I hear this thing that apparently blood is blue anyway, and like it's when it mixes with oxygen that it becomes red. Let's drop in over here then. Hi X, hope your day is grooving. It's grooving, son. It's grooving. It's grooving and I'm moving. It's not really blue, it's more purplish, isn't it? I don't know. It's just one of those things that people say. Speaking of things that people say, put your hand up in chat if you've ever heard like someone quote and say, you know, we're a warlike species, you know, humans love violence and they're always going to go to war and fight each other, right? Have you ever heard that quote? Oh, look, I did. I took the stock away. I was like, nah, we're not going to store it here anymore. So that means I'm out of the original copper, basically. Yikes. We're officially running low on stock. Without a farm. Kayla says, sounds like a myth. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I've heard it said so many times, and I have at one point or another questioned it. Let's make a little note here. We need 8 waxed. 8 waxed. Wait. Well, sorry. I need 8 exposed. 3 weathered. Also helps to save. And then, what are we talking? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I think it's 28 or 29. We'll put 29. Okay, let's go. I guess I can make some bulbs because I do want to keep the shop stocked up for other people. Right, I can make some bulbs here. Not a lot, just probably enough for a couple more sales at this point. Dang. We are definitely running low. Might go revisit some trial chambers because I got loads of chests lying around with what I deemed junk at the time in them. Bulbs? Shouldn't I be able to make bulbs? Redstone? Do you need redstone as well? You need redstone as well. There's a missing element here. Redstone needs stocking up, look. It's like a super common trope in science fiction, I think, says Max. The warlike thing. You hadn't heard that quote before I said it. Interesting. I mean, I'm not saying an exact quote, but like so many times I heard people say that, you know, humans are warlike and that we're like gonna fight. It's like in our blood or whatever. Some sort of rhetoric around that, I guess. Okay, so if I take that much, I think I was doing 32. Wow, okay. So at least there's a little bit there for someone. Put that back. Put that back. And I guess we're going to take a trip over to Goliath next. And then come back round again. Because I'm not sure what's over at Goliath. There might be a bunch of stuff there. So chat, tell me, like, have you heard people say this? Like maybe on our podcast or like in a documentary or like people discussing history and like it's one of these things that I've heard loads and loads of times. Why is there like one torch here? I really want to punch it out. Is there a poll going on for this as well? Good times for Macy says I have a lot. I feel like I've heard it a lot, but some of you are saying not at all. Constellanian Voiding, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it, my dude. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's put the diamonds down. Let's go put like one there, one here. Oh, I'm standing on that one. That's why it's tricky. There you go. It keeps growing. I've heard it a lot, usually implying men are more violent too. Definitely, yeah. I've heard people say it and it's just an excuse to be bad. Interesting. I guess some of the context I've heard it in definitely could be interpreted that way, but I never sort of thought of it like that. That's interesting. Still wondering what X was thinking about when he asked about any of us being from Montana. Did we get to the bottom of that, says 8 Forever? Are you from Montana? I can only talk about it when someone from Montana is here. Basically. That's the rule. Which Montana? The state in America. I wasn't aware there were multiple Montanas. Another fun fact, men are more violent than women because they are socialized to suppress their feelings, which can often trigger anger. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of psychology to unpack there, but I think we can probably all agree it seems like men are more inclined towards violence. You've only ever heard it during weird political debates when someone justifies male violence or the like. You've heard it, but honestly, almost every species is violent in some way. So it's not just us. You don't really interact with people who say it because they're also usually angry and meaner people. Yeah, that's... So that, like what someone said a second ago, in the places I can recall hearing it, it generally comes from a viewpoint that seems to be more on the agitated, right? Like some of the less favorable. Because I've watched lots of like documentaries over time about, like I try to like sort of view things from all over the place, like try and get a good lay of the land, air quotes. And so I've watched some like documentaries about political parties or opinions or ideologies that I don't personally agree with, and it's in those places that I hear that, you know, we're a warlike species kind of quote quite often. Yeah, I think I ransacked this place last time I was here, so we really don't have anything left. It's all gone. I can't make the trapdoors unless I find a new supply of copper. So the question is, do I want to go raid some, like, trial chambers and just start mining blocks now? I don't think I want to. Double Dip says, howdy X, I'm from Montana. Yeehaw! Yeehaw. Jeremy also from Montana. Awesome, awesome. So I'm watching Yellowstone. I got the impression that that was about some of the first people to go to that area and live on that land. And it's not. The show seems to be like a modern set drama in that place, which initially I was a bit disappointed with. And I got to say, I'm enjoying the show, but I feel like I'm just watching another story that may not have like the most memorable payoff or whatever. Like I hope that show finds a gratifying conclusion, because there's a lot of shows these days, a lot of things you can choose to put your time into, and a lot of them, you know, they're just kind of a bit too similar to each other. I don't know quite how to describe it. So I've been quite hesitant to like pick up a new series to watch, but Yellowstone sort of caught my attention. And I think it's got the potential to be something really good, but it feels like it might not be going in that direction. Dude, I don't think I'm going the right way to where I put those portals last. It gets wild, says ADG. Well, I'm in the beginning of the second season, or maybe halfway through it. I'm on like episode 4 or 5. Yeah, probably already halfway through season 2. And it's heating up a little, but like it doesn't feel that special yet. But I'll stick with it. I'm definitely going to stick with it because I like. Oh, you're not from Montana. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I genuinely want to get feedback from someone who lives there, which is why I was asking. So, you know, I'd rather be explaining all of this to someone from there, because I just wanted to get like an impression or an opinion about how like the culture is over there to how it's represented in the show, and if there's anything I should like know about how it's represented that's different, because I'm very aware that this is a TV show primarily to entertain, but it's depicting a culture, and I kind of want to know a little bit more about this culture and get a sense of how real it is, air quotes, right? Which is why I asked. So, you know, if you could, yeah, not do that, that would be great. How'd you get out? How'd you get out, buddy? 2 of you? Dang. Yeah, I don't recall making too many chests in this area. And the ones that I did, I think I packed up a lot of the loot and sent it back after I was done. I mean, I could be just doing this. I think I might just do this for a minute while we chat, so I can get a feel for it and be like, do I want to come here and do this all the time? Probably not, maybe not. 1883 is the prequel to Yellowstone. It's how they started the ranch. Ah, maybe that's the show then that I'll watch after this one. I might want to fill some of this in as well. Oh, look, one that I missed. And I can use that to fill it in. Yeah, there might be a few more of those knocking about. And then ones like that that don't have anything in. Jeremy says, I'm sorry. It's cool, it's cool. It's alright. It's just... Yeah, you know, like, you get connected with a lot of people from around the world by doing these streams, so it would have been nice to have spoken to someone from that. I guess I could pinch these for the shop, but it seems a bit petty. I'm from Montana, but I was only paying partial attention, so I'm not sure what the show we're asking about is. It's called Yellowstone, and I guess if you haven't watched it, like that's another requirement. Be from Montana, watch Yellowstone, and quite possibly even harder to say because this is probably this show represents a very small portion of Montanans because I think most people from Montana will be from cities, right? And this is about people who live on a ranch. You just watch 1883, 1923, and all of Yellowstone, and you love those shows more than Yellowstone. Oh, interesting. Well, once I get through Yellowstone, that might just be where I head next then to watch. Because I was way more interested in the early days of like when they first went to those places. That's what sounded great about the show to me. That felt like a bit of history that I would be interested in experiencing through entertainment, I guess, right? Like it's not history, it is a show, but I kind of like that level of entertainment, you know? You're from New Mexico and Breaking Bad is accurate to the area. Dang. Crazy. I mean, which part though, right? Like how it looks? Or what goes on? Is there a meth lab at your local Los... Oh, can I say it still? It's been quite a while since I saw that show. Los Polos Omandos? I brought a t-shirt with that on, but it was like really low quality. And I was kind of like, I don't know what ever happened to that actually. I might have just thrown it in a clothes bank or something, but... Yeah, Los Polos Hermanos. Yeah, I love that whole bit. Just having like a food chain that's got a meth lab under it. It's just crazy. Dude, I love the history so much and the prequels are what you want to watch for sure, says Kristen. Well, yeah, like from what you're saying, it sounds like I'm on the right track then. Like, I just got the wrong period. So I'll finish watching it and then I'll move on to that, I think, because that's the bit that really sparked my curiosity. So, thanks for sharing. You're from Nova Scotia and Trailer Park Boys is way too close to accurate. There's another show that I adore. Trailer Park Boys is classic. Classic show. Right, I think I'm gonna have a little look-see-loo over here. I think we'll head back now. Tore up a bunch of blocks, let's go. You should watch The Rookie. It's a show about cops. Episode is coming out today. I'm very fussy and selective about what I choose to watch. So I don't pick shows willy-nilly. I don't have a lot of time for watching TV. It's just when I eat. So I really want to like pick really good stuff. I spend a lot of that time watching movies, you know, the old International Movie Database top 250 or whatever it is, you know. Watching those things, they're classic. Like, oh, I can't do this peacefully, can I? Yeah, I think these ones were more raided than farmed, so I don't think we're going to find a chest full of goodies here. I think we'll go back. The show Atlanta is fairly accurate and unique if you haven't seen it. I love Atlanta. Donald Glover, right? That's a really, really smart show. Yeah, I like that one. But I've watched too many shows that just feel a little bit like they're here to sort of like grab your attention and keep you locked in. Like I thought The Ozarks was one of those shows that was, you know, a really great show, but it probably only needed to be like 2 seasons. But it just, you know, kept going on, and it's like, I get it. It's just going to swing back and forth. It's what the Yellowstone show feels like a little bit, because already in his family, it's like a couple of the family members have like gone out, then they come back, then they've gone out, then they're back again, and like it's constantly throwing you through those swings, and that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be gratifying, right? That they're going to be that great, especially when you've seen it all a bunch of times before. Like, I think there was this show called Prison Break, which really, like, leaned into that kind of, like, constantly upping the ante approach. Do you know what? I didn't check these ones here. Look, we got a bunch of copper back here as well. So, I need to make trapdoors, right? I need 8 exposed. I didn't write down the first type, which is interesting. Now, if I've got any unwaxed, which I barely have, we can make trapdoors. Actually, you make them from ingots now, don't you? It's not really even going to be worth me trying to make any, unless I find a little stash. Any of these want to go in there? Right, they've all found a home. All found a home, interesting. So could these, if they go over there. You gave up on Prison Break after 1.5 seasons, I think, says Aprover. Courtney says, I love Prison Break, I feel like it should have stopped after 1 season. Yeah, that seems to be the common problem with these TV shows, is like, they want to keep you watching over and over again, and sometimes I think it's just good to say, that's it, that's the show, you know? So now, that's why I'm quite wary of watching these things. It's just, I feel like I know they're like after my attention over a long period of time. And so it's going to keep going and going. And like, I want the arc of the story to be decent, not to be drawn out. There's a very small section of the Yellowstone farm that stretches into Idaho. And due to a loophole in the 6th Amendment, in that zone you could theoretically get away with murder. Yes, I'm aware of that. Someone's been watching internet essays. Okay, let's get... so waxed, we needed, like, 8 stacks. So that's... all of that there. That's 8 stacks. Yo, by the way, I got a tip from Fabled Noodle. I kept looking over at it, and then we just kept getting drawn into the discussion. Thank you for the £5, man. Appreciate it. 1883 is the show you're thinking of. It's the prequel to Yellowstone, yes. Yes, I'm going to make a note about that. Alright, so the first 2 are done. We need 3 weathered and 29 oxidized. So, oh, wrong one. Now, these aren't... those are... they're not waxed, is what I was going to say. There's your weatheds. How many of those again? 3, not much. Is that the one with... no, it's this one over here. That's for loglands. So, then we want this stuff. And I definitely saw... oh my... dude! What is going on? That's mental. I definitely saw some that were waxed. I know it. Is it in my inventory? Or am I imagining things? I could have swore I saw some that was waxed. Yeah, I did. Okay. Now, it said we needed 29. So there's... oh, it's getting hard to count. Oh, let's put all of this into here. This will make my life easier, big time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need another 23. So if I grab that, that's 27. Put that back. Now we just need to go get some beeswax on this stuff. 1883 and 1923 were the kind of TV shows I wanted more of. Didn't drone on for no reason. Yeah, it sounds like... thank you for chiming in on that, because it sounds like... yeah, I almost got the right show. But it's the prequels that I want to watch, right? But hey, I'll enjoy the one I'm watching, then I'll watch the prequels, and that'll be dandy. Yes, I said dandy. Bringing it back. It's gonna be all over TikTok before long. I'm telling you, it's coming to TikTok. It's gonna be the new trend again. Have the Hermits thought about when Season 10 is ending, since it usually is with a big new update, but now Mojang is doing smaller updates throughout the year? No, I think everyone's just loving the season right now. We've had a bit of a quiet spell with January and Christmas and stuff, but Like, have you seen what we've been doing over at Loglands? I've been building, man. It's been fun. That place is starting... Like, I'm noticing, like, an uptick in comments where people are like, whoa, now I get what Loglands is about. And I'm like, yes, we're winning people over. We're winning hearts and minds. Did I? Oh, I put those blocks back. I think I got to restock the bee farm as well. We're just doing maintenance today, right? Like, I didn't know. Oh, and Ren said I got mail. So let's go check the mail next. If y'all are enjoying the stream, be sure to come over here, Twitch, and hit the follow button. I didn't know what I was going to say then, but I was like, time to do plugs, you know? Time to do plugs. Thoughts on Peaky Blinders X? I kind of like the first 2 seasons, but now it feels like you explained. That is another show that I watched, and I was like, this is really cool, and then it just kept going on and on and on, right? Like, they don't know how to land the plane. They've got to keep the thing going. Peeps, if you didn't know I make music, I'd love it if you took the time to go check it out. Go look up Soulside Eclipse on Spotify, YouTube, Bandcamp, Apple Music. You can listen to it for free. It'd be amazing if you took the time to check it out. Most of you, 99% of you have probably heard it already. Probably sick of me going on about it, but for the one person who hasn't, I thought I'd mention it. Also, if you haven't seen Tunnel Rats, there are videos of it on my channel. It's a game that I made with Plagiatus. Been playing it a lot lately. Probably going to stream it on Friday. As I say that out loud, I'm like, what is my schedule again? So we do Hermitcraft. Oh yeah, that's right. We do Hermitcraft Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. I can't do it Sunday morning. And I think I have something going on. Yeah, we got the launch of Let's Play Minecraft Together Saturday. So I might skip the Sunday stream, or I might do it in the evening. So I think the next time I will stream Tunnel Rats will be Monday. But our Friday Hermitcraft stream that I usually do, because if you've been paying attention, I've been pretty solidly doing Tuesday, Sunday, and Friday. That's the rhythm that I'm going to try and hit. That might just be a Tunnel Rats stream instead. I'll see what people in the Tunnel Rats group want to do. But yeah, maybe I'll change it around. I don't know. I'll play it by ear. So much for having a plan, right? Because this is why, like, in the past I've never wanted to have a schedule, because as soon as I like go to do it, stuff comes up. It always comes up. Right? Ooh, what's this? Oh, dude, this is some trophy action. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, let's hold on to that. We gotta go sort that out. Dude, did we just make was it 4,000? I think we just made 4,000 diamonds. Oh, and I was supposed to come out of that base the other way to pick up the other shulker box. We got distracted. Jeremy says, I've brought Tunnel Rats, and I'm going to try to get my YouTube streaming my Tunnel Rats and try to get working on Java so you can make better vids. Thanks for buying it, my dude. I appreciate that. Hex is making bank today. Apparently I am. You're actually in love with my indoctrination cover at least once a day. Dude, I love playing that song so much. I love a good dimmable gear track. Sorry I'm late, xisumavoid. Hello from Liechtenstein. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so where are we going? We're going to restock the shop. So yeah, anyway, that's the rhythm that I've been holding to for quite a while, but then, you know, every now and then you switch things around a little bit. Pretty sure Thursday is not going to be good for streaming. Just because I'm going out in the day and got other stuff going on, meeting in the evening. So then I would stream Hermitcraft Friday. But the thing is, you can catch other people streaming Tunnel Rats as well, not just me. But I'll be there playing. Unrelated from the current topic, but I know this has been on my mind recently. I've been thinking about the metric system and realised I can never understand meters. I can understand grams. I will never understand Celsius. Well, I don't know what to say. Like, if you tell yourself you'll never understand it, it'll probably more likely to be true than if you tell yourself you're going to understand it. I don't know what's not to understand, really. They're both just measurement systems. We invented them. There ain't really a gram. It's just, a unit of measurement that we decided existed, apparently. Oh, apparently I miscounted by 1. Fair enough. So did we actually need any... Okay, I never wrote it down because I didn't think I had any. And I was right. I have exhausted my supply. And what's crazy is that I did do a lot of AFKing over there. Apparently I miscounted on all 3. What is wrong with me? Wait, did I miscount? Where's... I thought I miscounted on that. Okay, I didn't. Weird, weird. I don't know what just happened. This is what happens when you talk while you're doing stuff. You're not paying full attention. Then all of a sudden you're like, wait, didn't I have another stack of that thing? Nope, apparently not. Right, we did that. We did this. We did regular bulbs. We have not done trapdoors. No point, really. We want to stock up the bee farm. We want to check out this mail from Ren. So in order to do that... The thing with this is Ren has done his shops separately. And everyone so far has been doing them things as themselves, I think. Because on the leaderboard, I've just put down the face of each hermit, right? So if we pop in over here, what are we going to find? No, look, Ren... Wait. Let's check this out again. I think we're just going to go by Ren's most successful shop, which would put him in line with everyone else. So we'll upgrade Ren to a diamond block, which we have here, and then bump his armor stand up. So why does that say placeholder? Oh, mate, Ren has clearly been over here. It's all explained. Ren has been over here. He's put his head down. He's no longer a placeholder. There goes Ren. Then we want sandstone from our ender chests. Put that gold block in there as well. Smooth sandstone slab. That'll be the one. I wonder if... No more sales there. No more sales there. Let's go here. So I want to bump that up by 1 and then bring it down by half. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe bump it up by 2. Bump it down by 1.5. Also, I just remembered I have to do this awkward thing where I give it an item and then I panic. Start to panic. I go, oh no. Oh no, what's going to happen? So this iron nugget has a value on it, and I never quite remember. I think I wrote it down somewhere, actually. Which is a very good habit, to write things down, isn't it? I guess I wrote down something else. Custom model data set. Oh, that's custom list. Which would actually have somewhere in it... Oh my god, it's so big now. Somewhere in that horrible mess... That's for the wrong thing. We want iron ingots. Iron nugget. There you go. 100 to 109. So if I go... Custom model data set 105, we should be close. Yeah, that's the 250. That's the correct guess. Okay, very good. Nathan Smith here with a super chat. Thank you for being super, my dude. Right, let's just get this done without any headaches. Done. Brilliant. No headaches. We love it. So we've got 4 of those. Now, actually, I've also got to provide these, right? So 250, 250, sorry, 2,500, 250, and 2 100s. The 100s you actually buy yourself, but we'll, they've already been paid for, so we'll send them back here. Then we want a 250 and a 2,500. No one's cracked 5,000 yet, though. Nathan Smith says, I don't know this question has been answered before, but how are the custom resource packs handled on the Hermitcraft server? Do you have to manually update them every time a Hermit's adds a texture? We use a clever system where it goes through GitHub, and GitHub automatically compiles and pushes it to the server. So I use a GitHub repo to push changes to the resource pack. Now, when people ask for help for this stuff a lot of the time, it's usually like, how do I do that? This isn't the sort of stuff where if I say all of that and you don't know what it means, like, that's it. That's as far as we're getting. But if you know all about GitHub repos and mods that compile resource packs and push them to a server, then that's how we do it. But I can't tell you how that's done. Okay, Smokey says, aren't you supposed to read out super chats? I think I just did. I think I just read one out, dude. Okay, so down here, let's take that, and here we're going to go and add another 45? 9, 18, 27, no, 36. Yeah, numpty. Okay, that'll give us 26, right? Like that. Woo! Cracking 4,000 sales. That's crazy. We've got to send that back to Ren. Ren mail in here. Let's get rid of that. Clear that. Because we're going to do that in a second. Yo, I can't believe how little loglands stuff we did today. I've been doing nothing but loglands over here. Kind of tempted to have some that fall down. We could start to put some in that area a little bit. I'm going to put the next one there. And then I'm going to have one there. There you go. Hi X, can you still get the Hermitcraft data pack? The Hermitcraft data pack, I don't know what that is. Do we have a Ren one, or do I have to buy a stamp? We got a Ren one. Okay, that's the 250 in the middle. That looks nicely arranged. Putting all of those things in there. See, look, I came over here and I just tidied up this mess. It's nothing special, but you know. Boop! Away it goes. That's the Ren mail done. Now we need some iron. Let's boopity bop down here. X needed a break from Logland. I don't think that I did. I don't feel like I did at all. I've been loving it over there. It's just, I sort of told myself, I've done so many streams in a row now, it's just nothing but Loglands. We should go do a mural or something. And then we got distracted by doing shop stuff. Wait, yeah, I've come to the right spot. And as you can see, this stuff ain't no joke, man. It takes a little bit of time to get on top of everything around here. Also, do I have a maintenance entrance anymore? I think what I do is I come around here and like I look for a spot, and it's not that one, where I can just bust through the wall. Like it ain't no thing. There you go. A hooty hoo! Right. These need dispensers. And then they need their don't worry about that. Did I say they need dispensers? I did. They need shears, and then they need their redstone resetting. Yep, correct. I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Okay. I am Modesty. Thank you ever so much for your 20 months of support. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the stream today and have a good time. Don't think we need too many more of these now. Right, and that'll keep it busy for a long time. A long, long time. You Brits have no right complaining about the Imperial system because you invented it. I don't recall complaining about it. No, I definitely didn't. Because we don't use it. Alright, what else is on the book? I'll do the walls another time, I think. And the trapdoors, I don't know what the plan is for that, but let's push that to one side. So we got a couple of empty shulker boxes and a couple stacks of copper to drop off, and then I can head over to Loglands and use up some of these logs, I guess. That's what they're there for, right? And then the Brits were wise enough to switch to the right system when it developed Spazza name. We were wise enough, yes. Apparently. Right, peeps, if you're watching on TikTok, which I ignored for the entirety of the stream, and YouTube, of which I answered plenty of messages, that's because I've got YouTube and Twitch in my chat, but I primarily pay attention to Twitch. So you should head over here to twitch.tv/Xisuma and hit the follow button. If ever I'm not able to multi-stream in the future, I will still be doing my live streams over here on Twitch. And yes, I am a rat. Ratsuma. Ratsuma is signing off. That's the end of my stream today, peeps. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in. As I said earlier, like, I made it really clear what days I'll be streaming on again, right? I did such a great job of that, so no worries there, of course. Right, I'll go send you over to... Let's do a random Minecraft channel today. And I got one for you, because some stuff is being recommended, so I hope you enjoy it. That's it from me. I will see you all later. Enjoy the raid. Bye-bye.